Hi and welcome to Yoga for Hips and Flexibility. This is a flexibility focused practice that will have a section of Vinyasa but mostly be focusing in on working on those tight hips. So whether you are joining as part of the January Yoga Challenge on Yoga with Ilona, this is day 29, or you are joining as a one-off, thank you so much for being here, and we will get started. So making your way into a seated position, find a tall spine, and just take a moment to really fully bring yourself into the practice. Bring yourself into the present moment. Allowing yourself this time to be fully present, fully yours. And now creating a ujjayi breath if that's in your practice. So lightly toning the throat to hear your breath a little louder. And now just taking your hands onto the legs, give your thighs a little massage. And then you can make your way into a butterfly position with the legs, bringing the outer edges of the feet together. And then just start by bouncing the knees. Bringing a little bit of gentle movement into the hips. And then bend the elbows, take your body down over the legs. Staying with your breath here, taking deep inhales, long exhales. And then coming back up to a tall spine, keeping your hands around the ankles. Draw your body tall away from the legs as you pull on the feet. Feel that stretch across the shoulders and the upper back. You can tilt your head down if that feels good. Maybe you roll the head around a little bit. Nice. And now take your left leg out to one side, take your right heel in towards the center, and then take your left fingers on the inside of the left leg, reach out and over with the right arm, stretching through the side body. Maybe you're high up on the fingers, or you could bring your left elbow all the way down to the foot. Not forcing the stretch too much here, so we're just warming up. Take a couple of nice full breaths into the right side body. Feel this amazing stretch coming down the right side and even into your right hip and into your left inner thigh. If you're very open and flexible already, you could grab for your left foot. Wherever you are in this position, making sure to open the chest upwards rather than crunching downwards with the top arm. Breathing in again, and then as you exhale, coming slowly out, place your right hand down behind you. We're going to come forward onto the front of the right shin and that left foot into a wild thing on the knee. So on the shin and the knee. And you're stretching the whole body long. Feel this beautiful opening through the whole body. And with an exhale, come down and make your way over to the position on the other side. So this time, left foot into the center, wherever feels comfortable, and right leg extends out to the side. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, expand the left side body. Right fingers down on the floor, or even your right elbow comes down. Really finding the version of this shape that works for you and your body today. And breathing here. And again, if it feels good, you can reach for the inside of the right foot with your right hand and the top of the toes with your left hand, really creating a deep stretch here for the hips, for the piriformis, for the side body. Another deep breath in. And as you exhale, come up, bring your left hand behind you, come onto the front of the left shin and your right heel, stretch out and up into your wild thing position. Maybe turn the gaze up, really feeling this amazing opening through the front of the body. And exhale, release it down, very nice. And now we'll make our way around into a tabletop position. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, stretch it back into a downward facing dog. Just taking a moment here to pedal out the feet, bend one knee and then the other. Feeling this amazing stretch through the whole body. It's really finding your breath here. And then we'll walk the feet forward towards the hands, coming to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to bring the belly to the thighs, and then grab opposite elbows. You can hang the body heavy over the legs. And then slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time, taking it nice and slow and gentle until you reach standing. And then we can roll the shoulders a few times. And then we'll bring the hands to heart center. As you inhale, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, flat back and straight legs. And then exhale as you plant the hands, step back to a nice high plank position. If you need to modify here, bring the knees down. Otherwise, you can tip forward and then bring yourself into a full chaturanga and up onto the tops of the feet for upward facing dog. Press it back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Long exhale out. And then look between the hands. Take 2 nice big steps to your forward fold once again. Breathing in, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that again, just warming up even more the body here. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down and flip onto the tops of the feet. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in and a long exhale through the mouth. And then we'll step it forward to the top of the mat once again and rise all the way up to standing. Reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Very nice. Take a full breath in and a long exhale. And then moving on, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Full breath in. Exhale, come halfway down. Flip onto the feet. Upward dog. Exhale, move it back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Long exhale. And then as you inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Hold it here. Bend the right knee. You can open the hips out to the right side. Maybe circle out the angle here. Feel that opening through the right side body. And then scoop it forward. Step it between the hands. Step your left foot forward slightly, so your back foot forward to come to a warrior one position. So the left heel is down, the toes are out to a 30-degree angle, and then we can rise up to our warrior one, looking up to the thumbs, holding your balance here. Take a nice full breath in, breathe out through the nose, and then as you exhale, with the next exhale, bring your hands interlaced down behind you. Inhale as you lift the chest, and then exhale, send your body over to the top right corner of the mat for a humble warrior. Try to hold yourself up with your core strength. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale again, lift. And exhale, down. And then we'll lift up once again. Now turn your back toes around towards the back corner of the mat, and we'll sit it down into a Skandasana side lunge. So really opening up the hip here. Take a nice deep breath in and a long exhale, and then plant your front foot, make your way back into your warrior position, and then we'll step it forward to that forward fold at the top of the mat. Breathe in as you rise up to standing, and exhale, hands to the heart. Full breath in, long exhale out. Very nice, ready for the other side now. Inhale, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold into the legs. Breathe in, halfway lengthen. Plant the hands. Step it all the way back to your plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Reach the left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, let the hip open out to the side. Circle out your ankle. And then scoot the knee forward, step it between the hands. Step your back foot forward slightly to make your warrior one legs. Hips squaring forward. Breathe in as you rise up. Look up to the thumbs. Create length through the front of the body. Strength through the back leg. Breathe here. In and out through the nose. Gazing up if you can. And then reaching down behind you, interlace the fingers, breathe in, lift the heart. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Moving with your breath a couple more times, lifting up and lower. Use that core strength. One more time, lifting up and down into your humble warrior. Coming up once again. Then swiveling that back foot around towards the back edge of the mat. Sit down into your Skandasana. Open up that hip. Flex the toes towards your face of the extended leg. Feel that stretch here. If your heel doesn't come down, then you can use your hands in front of you to support you. And then walk yourself around into your lunge position and step it forward to the top of the mat and fold into the legs. Breathing in to rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Very nice. Now walking to the center of your mat. Bring your right ankle across onto the top of your left knee. Create a number 4 shape with your legs, and then flexing that right knee away from your face, sit it down into a chair shape, keeping your hands at heart center, keeping your gaze ahead of you, finding your balance here, and really feeling that stretch in the right hip, in the right glute muscle. Very nice. And then rising up, come out with control. Place your right foot down. Give your legs a little wiggle, and we'll take it on the other side. Left ankle comes across right knee now. Press that knee away from you, and then sit it down into your chair position, keeping the chest lifted. Keeping the spine long and the core hugging in tight. If you're very flexible here, you could even take the fingers down in front of you. Still your mind with the breath. Slowly come out and step to center. Now we'll take the feet nice and wide apart and fold it forward into a wide-legged forward fold. Really stretching through the backs of the legs, the inner thighs here. Let the head hang down in the center. Nice. And now bring the fingertips down underneath you and make your way down to sitting in the center of the mat. Take the right leg underneath you to a 90-degree angle. Knee is at a 90-degree angle. And then take the left ankle all the way across onto the top of the right knee to make a fire log position. Or a double pigeon. So here you'll feel an incredible stretch in your left hip especially, but probably both the hips. Now here I really want you to flex the feet. So flexing is when the toe comes closer to the shin. You don't want your feet to be relaxed. You really want to stay active through those feet to get that stretch into the hip and take it out of the knees. So wherever you are in this position, however it looks for you, just finding that place where you can breathe, that place that feels like a healthy stretch. Breathing as fully and as slowly as you can. Maybe even leaning forward here if you feel very open in the hips already. Slowing down the breath. Relaxing the parts of you that can be relaxed. The face, the shoulders. Nice, another deep breath here. And as you exhale, come slowly out. Use your hands to bring the legs apart and just give the knees a little sway from side to side. And then when you're ready, bringing that left knee to a 90-degree angle and taking the legs into your fire log on the other side. So this time right ankle comes on top of the left knee and we're opening the hips out, flexing the feet as much as you can. And you'll notice, as it is with me, there is one side that is much tighter, so modify on each different side as much as you need to. And again, finding your breath here. Staying with your breath for a few more moments. With these super tight areas of the body, we really have to stay a little bit longer and breathe a little deeper to make progress with our flexibility. And then when you're ready, slowly come out. And give the knees another little sway from side to side. And just to finish off with, we'll take a nice deep straddle position. So taking the heels as wide apart as you can, going tall through the spine and then taking a little hinge forward from the hips. maybe coming onto the hands or the elbows. You can flex the feet here as well, or even point the toes if that feels good. Really trying not to let the knees drop inwards, but keep them pressing out to really feel that stretch in the inner thighs and the hips. If you are more flexible than me in the hips, you could make your way into a middle split here instead of the straddle position. And again, just finding your breath. And then you can gently make your way up and out of the position. Use your hands to bring your legs around, and then you can sway the knees from side to side and take yourself down onto the mat into shavasana, bringing the hands down by your sides, the feet as wide as the mat. And now completely relaxing into the floor, allow yourself a few moments of complete stillness. Now you can wiggle your fingers and toes, turn your head gently from side to side, and then when you're ready, make your way over to lying on one side and push yourself sideways up to a seated position. Find a nice tall spine and a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Now I invite you to bring your hands to heart center, bow your head, and thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you loved this hip opening flexibility practice. If you did, let me know in the comments, give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more free yoga tutorials and wellness content. I hope you have the most beautiful day. I will see you very soon. Bye.